Looking for a third person is not inherently a bad thing. Let's just get that out the way. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to want to have another person in your relationship. Triads are valid. However, there are a lot of ways that you can piss off a potential partner when you're looking for a third. Or more specifically, for what we're talking about today, a unicorn. This is basically a how not to find a unicorn or a third partner. It's probably definitely going to be a rant. So I'm your host, Love Goddess. So to get started, let's define what a unicorn is for everyone who doesn't know the term. A unicorn is... Come on, editing me. That's right, that's what a unicorn is. Just in case you didn't pause and read what I put on the screen. A unicorn is usually a bisexual woman, although a unicorn can be anyone of any gender. But a bisexual, pansexual, queer woman who is willing to be in a relationship, whether it's casual or serious, with a man and a woman. Traditionally, that's the way it looks. In reality, it looks like a lot of different things because not everyone is willing to date men. Looking for a unicorn is not a bad thing, and being a unicorn is not a bad thing. If that's the way that you want to go out here living your life, cool. I've done it before. This shit is fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit is fun. But there are a lot of ways that people can piss you off when you're a unicorn. And if you are a unicorn and you agree with me, let me know what you think in the comment section below so we can have a conversation about it. But let's get into a few of the ways that you can turn off a unicorn. The first way to piss off potential unicorns and third partners is to not really get to know them, not really ask them questions about themselves, not really be interested in the answer that they give, only talking about sex. Just kind of looking at them like they're just something for you to do or like a piece of meat. If you don't actually try to get to know them, you are definitely just using this person for fun or I mean, not even quiet as it's kept. You could be using this person to liven up your relationship, which is incredibly shitty. Minute. Please stop doing this. Stop bringing in people just to make your relationship spicy. They're a whole person. The unicorn is a whole person. Please treat them as such. Because if you don't be surprised when they don't respond to you anymore. Or when you go on a first date with them and they're just like, yeah, I'm not really feeling it. Maybe they're not really feeling it because you didn't listen to them when they talked about dancing or singing or painting or whatever hobby that they brought up on the date. Your eyes glassed over. Who wants to be with somebody who doesn't listen to them? What's the point of that? Another way that you can piss off potential partners and unicorns is by putting a restriction on who they can and can't date outside of you. This could mean the unicorn is only allowed to date or have sex with you, the couple, or that you get first dibs on who they can be with and who they can't. Just putting restrictions in place without actually asking them and making it a deal breaker. Now, if you find a unicorn who only wants to date you two, that's cool. That's great. That's fantastic. You won the fucking lottery. You got exactly what the hell you wanted. But if you meet someone who is a potential third partner and they don't want to do this, and you say, well, then we can't be together, you're the asshole here. You are definitely the asshole here. Trying to put restrictions on people that they don't agree with makes you the asshole. Just to give you that cute little nugget. Oh, it also means that you might be a bit controlling, and that's seriously a red flag for people, especially in non-monogamous relationships. People, we all have way too much to manage, too many people that we're with for one person to dictate what another person can do, should do, any of that. You're controlling and you're an asshole. Just stop doing it. A third way that you can piss off your potential partner, unicorn, third, is by not giving them the space to air out their grievances, not listening to their grievances, not allowing them to have their own boundaries for themselves, and for you two, and for whoever else they deal with. When looking for a unicorn, you cannot assume that all of them are single, are not partnered. It's not fair. And you cannot assume that they only want to be with you. And if they're only with you, they can't say anything about what they see is wrong or something that they have an issue with. It's not fair. It's treating them like a plaything, like a blow-up doll, like an object, a toy, rather than a person that you care about, a person that you're fucking, a person that you potentially love, that you want to share a life with, that you want to include in your life. They should have room to say what they need to say. If they have an issue with something, you should be able to hear that and not hear it as an attack, but hear it as an opportunity to be better for them, because they're bringing up something that bothers them. The least you can do is listen, rather than say, well, if you don't like it, just get out, just leave, just break up.
You've got to be kidding me.
You know how shitty that is to tell somebody, if you don't like it, just leave, just get out. I thought we were in something special. Even if this is just a casual relationship with a third, they just occasionally come in, y'all have a good time, and they go on their merry way. That person should still be allowed to say what's wrong, what's bothering them, and you should be able to listen to them and implement changes. Come to an agreement about something. That way everyone's happy. But if you're looking at this person like, well, I don't know why they're upset, my wife or my girlfriend isn't upset. One, that might not even be true. Your wife or girlfriend might actually be upset. Did you ask your wife or girlfriend? No. But because your wife or girlfriend is so used to you, she might not bring it up. And you expect every partner outside of them to act the same way. But you know what happens in someone's mind when you tell them, if you don't like it, just leave? They lose trust in you. They feel like they were never truly cared for at all. They were never seen as a equal partner. Most unicorns, most people don't want to feel like an unequal partner. They don't want to feel like they don't get the same privileges. They don't get the same love, the same affection. They don't get the same understanding. When you bring in a unicorn or third into your relationship and you don't listen to them, you're hurting people. And for what? For a nut? Come on now. Aren't we better than that? Which brings me into the last way that you can piss off potential partners and unicorns. At least the last way that we're going to talk about today. It's by always putting the couple first. The existing, longer lasting couple first, rather than all three of you. Again, if you put someone ahead of someone else, but you're dating the both of them, they don't feel loved. They don't feel valued. They don't feel equal. So you can't get mad at them when they come to you saying, I don't feel equal. And also, it's really shitty to have a conversation with your existing partner and say, I want a third. I want a third person. I want us to share our life with another person. But if they have an issue, they can fucking leave. Not only can they leave, but you have to stay with me because I was here first. What kind of school kid shit is that? Like, we're not kids. Don't come in here acting like kids, like, oh no, well, you have to be with me. No, nobody has to be with anybody. This is all a choice. You are choosing to live this way. You are choosing to love this way. You're choosing this. So to take away somebody's choice is really, it's a red flag. It's a red flag, y'all. You gotta look out for them people who are like, I want a queen. I want a king to complete my household, to build a nation. We see y'all out here talking about build a nation, but you don't want to treat your third person like they're a part of the nation, like they're actually leading the nation rather than just there as a court jester. If you want to be kings and queens, everybody got to be a king and queen in this relationship, not just your wife, not just a longtime girlfriend or your baby mama or whoever that person is for you, not just your nesting partner. Ooh, y'all might not know what that means. Here's a definition. It's not okay to put your existing partner ahead of that new partner, because what is the point then? What is the point of having someone there? And you might give them, a lot of times, you might give them a false sense of hope that they are, like they matter. And then when you drop them, you just confirm that they don't matter to you. You don't know what that does to people. You don't know what level of self-esteem people have, what mental health things people have going on, what trauma they're carrying, what they're working on, what triggers they have, probably because you didn't listen to them when they were talking. So, those are a few of the ways to not find a unicorn or third partner. If you guys want me to cover some more, please put them in the comment section or DM it to me, tag me in something on my social media. I love you guys. I hope you learned something today. And I'll see you next week so I can teach you some more things and help you consider doing different things in your relationships. Bye.